Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Copper Top Productions. In this week's video, we're going to be installing a new bucket seat in the r32. Let's get into it. Now the chair that we're installing is in fact not brand new, but it is FIA certified, which is one of the main reasons that I chose it. That combined with the fact that it was also dirt cheap, so I was pretty happy to pick it up for the price that I got it. Also the fact that it came with a fixed rail, which is kind of just good to go. So we can pretty much jump straight in and plonk it in the car, which is exactly what we're going to do. All right, so the biggest issue I have at the minute with this seat is the fact that there is like zero bolstering. In fact, all the bolstering I get comes from this part right here where I put my leg up against, and this part of the dash right here, or the center console, where I put my leg up against. Biggest issue with that is as soon as my legs are against those, I don't have any mobility to be able to do anything, which is kind of important when you're drifting. So seat has to be changed. And hopefully it fixes that issue straight away. And the other issue that I'm hoping it just completely fixes for me is this issue. There's about that much of a gap between my head and the roof, and with a helmet on, there's about that much of a gap between my head and the roof. God knows if I went off track and went off a bump or something and bounced up, I'd probably break my neck. So yeah, definitely want to fix that issue too. So first thing we got to do, take out the old seat. All right, comparing the old seat to the new seat, I want to see if we can try and work out the location of where it needs to go. Should have seen that coming. Set this one like that. I can already tell with these rear two spots lined up across there. This one's a bit further back, so that has one more position that it can go forwards. So we'll just undo that, move it forwards, and that way we don't have to put it in, take it out and redo it. Let's see if she wants to go in. This thing is way lighter than the other seat too. That's 2 of 3 bolted in. Should be enough for me to sit in it. It feels pretty damn close though to the front. And even higher up. How is it higher? There's even less of a gap now between my head and the roof, but the position is pretty much perfect. Definitely gonna have to play around with that a lot more. And getting out. Oh my God. That. Alrighty, it has taken a lot of stuff arsing around, but I think I finally have the seat in a spot where it kind of works. So before I wasn't able to put these bolts in the lowest holes, or I think I wasn't able to put the back one in the lowest hole, but I was able to get the front one in. The positioning now is a bit better. It's still like, that's one of the worst parts about like being a tall guy with long legs in these cars. Like I'm driving and it's just a pain in the butt. I've also now got like the same amount of room, I guess, between my head and the roof as I did in the factory seat, which doesn't sound good. And it's not, honestly. I would have expected this seat and this bracket to like sit a lot lower, but it just doesn't. Better than having a bucket seat at that height than having a stock seat at that height, because in theory, I will be bolstered a lot more, and that should, you know, give me all the benefits of having a bucket seat. So I'm going to leave the seat how it is for now, because it's as good as I've been able to get it after a lot of stuff asking around, and I don't feel like doing all that again. And we're going to test it out at the next event and see if it's made any difference. And if after that event I go, I'll take the stock seat as well, just in case this seat ends up being asked for some reason. But if that somehow ends up being just not it, then I'll start looking at making my own bracketry to mount the seat, because I'm certain I can make one that's better than what is on this. Yeah. We'll see how we go. If it's good, it's good. If it's crap, we'll redo it. But until that point, we're not going to take it apart again, because it's a pain in the ass. So, yeah. That is going to be it for this week's video, guys. Thank you all for watching. There is going to be a recap played just after this clip, so make sure you stick around for that. I want to thank you all for following along, and I hope at least 1 or 2 of these videos throughout the year has put a smile on your face, because that's kind of the whole point. We'll catch you all in the next week's video, guys. See you then. Bye. Yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you next week. Bye.